What's good, everybody? It's your man BG, and starting something new. I'm testing something new. I ain't gonna say I'm starting something new. Not sure I'm gonna follow through with this, but this is the Power Hour. You know what I mean? Just a hour long segment. I wanted to do a live stream where, and it's not gonna be super every, it's gonna be when I got time to do it, an hour when I do have time, maybe like once a week or once every 2 weeks to talk about some things. I have opinions. I see a lot of people voicing their opinions. I mean, this is the place to do it. We on YouTube, things of that nature. So I just wanted to, like more so as a combination of tech and like, trending topics that I follow. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Um, so I'm gonna have I'm waiting on. I'm supposed to have a special guest. I know y'all seen it earlier on my community post, or possibly y'all seen it, on Instagram or whatever. But what's going on? I see we got Six Luis in the building. We got Tech for Your Needs in the building. We got Albert U in the building. We got DJW in the building. Man, and yeah, ain't what's going on? Which ain't nothing going on. DJW. I'm just like on some chill, just talking about the current events, the current state of things, or whatever. So, first thing I want to talk about is just actually, I just wanted to talk about Kevin Hart and this social media thing because it's kind of like been on my mind. Like, I was watching. I've heard it on the radio, and I've seen it on different blogs and stuff like that. And I was just like looking at the power of social media and how things work and how you can apologize for things and have to re-apologize for things and do different things. And um, the Kevin Hart. If anybody's familiar with the Kevin Hart situation, and I really need y'all to chime in on the comments because it's hard sometimes to have a conversation with yourself, but this man posted some things hateful towards a certain group of people. I believe it's like the LGB community or the like the homosexual community, what have not. And he explained like, okay, and he's supposed to host the Oscars. And when he came out and said he was hosting the Oscars, he was like really excited about it. Like, yo, I'm really doing this. This is something big. This is something great in my career. Something I always wanted to do. And the Oscars, all of a sudden, somebody said or somebody brought up some tweets from some years ago that he made about the the LGBT community, and it's like he said, okay, I apologize. I'm a different person. Um, what's going on? Like, why? If I've already apologized, like if I put something on Twitter 10 years ago, and let's say 9 years ago, I came back on Twitter and said, look, I'm sorry. I apologize. I didn't mean to offend anybody. It was in bad taste. I didn't realize it at the time. I've grown as a person. But now, 10 years later, I get a promotion or I get the opportunity to do something and it doesn't go, I, now they bring up what happened 10 years ago, even though 9 years ago, I completely just apologized and was, gave the most genuine apology. So now, since any average Joe could say, okay, well, he did this 10 years ago. Let's look back into that. Okay, does that really hold weight like out here? Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, that was just like crazy to me as far as just him as a person. LGBT. Yo, what's going on, Jonathan? Well, Chad, I was just wondering, like, what y'all thought about that? Was he really like, did they really need to bring that back up if it's something he already apologized for? Also, the Takashi 6ix9ine situation. I was watching, I've been like on that, and that's crazy, right? The net need to forget, like, if I apologize for something that I've said, if I offended somebody, and as far what you think about Kevin Hart tech, right? Kevin Hart just being like, yo, I'm not, you know what? That's okay. I won't do the Oscars because I've apologized about, my comments about the LGBT community. Um, and they want him to re-apologize again after he already apologized. Not, some years ago. Yeah, exactly. What's going on? Philly Jazz Jeff in the building, Sean in the building, and that's what I was kind of getting at. I'm like, yo, listen, as a black man, like I'm not gonna really, but as a man, period. Like, how far is far enough? Like, it's like any internet troll can just jump out here and say, "Oh, let me look back at his tweets. So let me go back all the way to 2010 and pull something up." And now, let's say, why should he be able to host the Oscars? Look at this. He needs to re-apologize again. He posted this in 2010. Like, who was the person that really went back to 2010 on this man's timeline? Like, that's petty in itself. Who was that person? You know, Tech Right says, okay, Kevin Hart don't need to apologize for it. Right. Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, you right, Tech Right. We giving people a little too much power. Like, we getting away from being sensible here. Like, like, come on. I could see if he was said something last week, but years ago, I mean, he's a comedian. Like, if you're a comedian and you make jokes, like, somebody is gonna be you. Comedians have black jokes, white jokes, Asian jokes, Chinese jokes, gay jokes, straight jokes, marriage jokes. So what do you like? What are we doing here? What a comedian can't be a comedian. He can't say anything about anything. And then if he did say something that was too far to the left, and he apologizes, he openly apologizes, just like he openly went too far to the left. Now, 10 years later, oh no, we bringing this back up. We need you to do a apology of what you did 8 years ago. That's it's just too many people just have too much control. It's like I really didn't like that situation, and I really stand with him and not apologize. Like, why does he have to resubmit an apology for something that's old, man? And that's just how Hollywood is. I'm like, I'm not feeling it. But on the same note, it's BS. I'm with that. It could be because black. I don't know. I'm not really sure about how the Oscars work and who is behind the Oscars and things of that nature. But it sounds like it could be a personal vendetta also. It sounds like somebody could have been, a little hurt over the situation, never got over it, person of some type of influence or power, and then, okay, now you gotta go back. You gotta go back in. But so I just wanted to talk about that. I really thought that was crazy. And it's just like social media is really like, how do you guys feel about your job, your possible next employment, really going through your social media and just taking things that you might have said? It's so much that can be taken out of context on social media. You can possibly lose a job, or a position at your job. You could lose that because social media. And okay, let me check in with these comments, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to TJ, Sean, Albert, Tech Right. Okay, TJ said because he's black. Six Louis says the Nets need to forget, but the Net don't want to forget. We live in a drama world. Yeah, I don't like the drama neither. I don't like the drama neither. Everybody is under that microscope. Shout out to Lewis. Sharon says he's a comedian and gay people are bullying others who don't accept their sexual activity. Yeah, it's kind of like you beating up on a man, like you going a little too far. People are oversensitive these days. Yeah, Albert, people are oversensitive. Sean says if I was Kevin Hart, I would not bow down and I would tell them how I feel. But Hollywood and gay privilege go hand in hand. Truth is, I'm sure it's a lot of homosexuality in Hollywood, and I'm sure that they're in positions of power, and I'm sure they hold a grudge or they don't forget. Obviously, Tech Right said at this point these social justice groups are turning into trolls. They are honestly enslaving themselves without even knowing it. Big media in Hollywood does this on purpose to enslave people. Sure enough. Sure enough. Oh, okay. I got my man, I got my special guest in the building. You know what I mean? Okay. We go. Give me a second, guys. Work with me. I got a very good friend of mine, you know what I'm saying? My cousin, my family, and we're gonna get him in the building. Very opinionated dude, works on the radio, does big things in internet radio. I'm about to add him to my to our live stream here. So let me go ahead and put my man in the building, most definitely. Most definitely. Give me a second, guys. Work with me. Talk amongst yourselves, man. It's BG Tech Life. I'm running late. I'm rushing, trying to get things in order. Um, I haven't even got to sip my Hennessy yet, guys. You know that's not me. You know what I mean? But just stand by. It's about to get. We about to get it real. You know, we about to get. We about to get it popping. But also, I wanted to touch on the Takashi 6ix9ine thing. Also, that's crazy. Um, Takashi, I don't know, like that fake, and then and I want to say something. I know a lot of people's gonna be probably like really going in on me when I say this. When I talk about this Takashi 6ix9ine situation, um, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna get a little crazy in here. 1 second. So let me send my one of my right hand man's this invitation, and I'm sure I'm new to this realm of talking, outside of tech a little bit. I got opinions, things happen. I got opinions on them, and I just want to kick the kick the bullshit. You know what I mean? A little bit. So I sent that out to you. You should you should have it. Conway, I sent it out. We're gonna get him in the building. But what do y'all think about that Takashi 6ix9ine situation? I mean, why? Right. Y'all still talk. What's going on? Fire trap in the building. Yo, I'm telling you, nobody is perfect. You right, Tech, right? And yeah, why was he offered the job? And why didn't they check his tweets before they offered him the job? That makes perfect sense. They already should have vetted that man. Okay, Sean. Okay, so we moving on to the next subject. Sean says Takashi 6ix9ine deserves to be in prison. Sean, did he deserve a life sentence in prison though? The young misguided youth, Takashi 6ix9ine really like deserve a life sentence in federal prison. Do you think he was breaking the law, or like do you think he was like breaking the law? Like should he be going to prison, or should he be going to like prison? I mean, what's going on? What do y'all think as far as that situation go? Him being federally indicted with the Bloods, things of that nature. Um, I think they got him and his manager and a couple other people and his clique, actual blood gang members, and they were indicted. And the feds are charging them with certain, RICO. So everybody, they charging them with everything that the gang was doing. When you get hit with RICO, yo, it's like you get charged, you are in the network of crime, and you getting charged with everything. So we gonna see how that goes. Trying to get my man in here. Do you have a link? Conway, do you have the link? Let me know. Go ahead and let me give me a second, guys. I'm trying to produce and I'm the talent and the producer at the same time. But I mean, I feel like this Tekashi 6ix9ine, like he deserved to go to jail for a little while. Yeah, I don't think he deserved no big numbers, no football numbers. Um, I don't think that he deserves he really wasn't the he really wasn't the criminal aspect of this, and they know that. He just was around them. He was really Tekashi 6ix9ine was really just a tool, you know. Um, he was just a tool for an organization to make some money. I mean, actually, if you think about it, they used him. He was the money maker. You know, that's why they protected him, and they, all that clout type stuff, all that running around threatening people. He could do that because of the gang, and they encouraged it. It's what kind of made him hot. You know, the music is one thing, but all that, all that going crazy, all that red in the video, that's what got them the views. And they knew that. They said, we're gonna put you out there, we're gonna protect you. You run around and act like a fucking nut, and we got your back. And it's going everything, we just gonna get hot, just like that. And they got hot. But when you still got that, they're a gang and they got that criminal element going on. And he was an official member of the gang. You know, it wasn't no BS going on. He was really an official member of the Bloods, and a lot of the things that were going on, he was actually in he was actually in the mix with. He was in the area, I would say, per se, because they hung together. He would be in the area, of course. They all in New York. They hang together. That's their man. He want to be seen with the gang. You know what I mean? They hung together. But I'm sure by himself, he just a little kid. You know what I mean? Just a little scary kid. So that's I don't think he should. He shouldn't get the bulk of it. He wasn't the hate. Like he wasn't about that gang life. Like he wasn't a super duper gang member. You know. Give me a second, guys. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm still trying to get my guy in. Yeah. But yeah, he wasn't really, he wasn't the a leader or anything like that. He just was being used. Give me a second, guys. Trying, I'm trying to do so much right now. It's like crazy. Like I'm trying to get, trying to get my guy in here, but yeah, it's just wild. I mean, it's just wild. I mean, it's wild what's going on out here in these streets. He was not, and actually his management was trying to kill him. He realized he was being raped. Really, I mean, as far as money goes, if you saw the Breakfast Club interview, he came to the realization like, oh shit, like they really out here just taking all my bread. Like they were doing. His manager Shadi, who was actually one of the Blood members, he was actually just taking the dude's money. Like he would get 20,000 for a walkthrough, and he would give Tekashi $5,000 and keep 15,000. I mean, he was doing stuff like that. I mean, basically, they had the little boy hostage. They just really extorting him and using him. You jump around, make music, act crazy, and we gonna we gonna take the money. He was talking about shows, and if you watch the Breakfast Club interview, it's crazy. Like, okay, we gonna we
What's
gonna take.
good?
He was talking about shows and
Yo,
Yo, you gotta turn that down. There you go.
Oh,
Hey, you gotta turn down your you watching it, so you gotta turn it down. Man.
no, I got it. I turned it off.
All right, I'm still
What
getting
it
some,
is?
not much. I'm trying to see
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
getting there. What you using? That webcam you caught?
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Got that crispy out that bitch. You feel me?
Yeah. That's what's up. But look,
And I got me a little lit on that. You did.
that's what's up. But go ahead. This is actually a good friend of mine's. Uh, and he gonna just go ahead and introduce himself. Tell him a little bit about yourself. Because this is the first time in front of my audience.
Facts, facts. I don't know none of your audience for real, but you already know it's Conway, baby. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing too much to that. Talk to him, Con. I mean, you can fuck with me like Mondays 7 to 8. You dig? Ready on fire, shit like that. But I heard some good shit you was talking about too, though, cuz.
All right. Well, hey, you got some what you using for a mic?
Oh, I got that blue shit. You already know. Hold up. Got that blue
Uh,
shit.
bet,
That blue
bet, bet.
shit. Nothing but the good shit that you need to have. You feel me? Oh, what's up? You got celebrities on this bitch. Ah,
I
we fro-
think I froze for a minute.
yeah, you
Or
froze. Like, what happened?
yeah, I think I froze for a minute. My laptop do that sometimes. But yeah, my fault. My fault. But yeah, so what you think about the Kevin Hart situation? I'm gonna jump in the comments, but we already went over the Kevin Hart situation. But like I
I'm
said,
that Kevin Hart shit. That shit was fraudulent, bro. Like, I wouldn't even fucking apologize to them niggas. Like, fuck that shit. Like 2009, yo, suck my dick. Like Facebook put me in my fucking Facebook jail because of that shit. Like they let me out and then they put me back in that bitch because I called the nigga a coon in 2007. Fuck that shit. I just make another page.
right. So
Yeah.
he oh, she said okay. What's going on, Fire Trap? I'm not exactly sure. I never went back and looked at the tweets, but it was just something offensive towards the LGBT community.
Oh, still
And
in the business.
but I don't think it wasn't like but he came back and apologized. You know,
Yo,
it,
you can't say you're not gonna apologize and then apologize. Like fuck that shit. Like you contradicted the shit out of yourself. You said, "Oh, I'm not gonna go back and apologize for that shit," but then you went right back and apologized for that shit. Fuck that shit, yo. Like, yo, see, like, yo, we sensitive as shit out here in this city now. Like, this world now, like, niggas can't say shit no more. Like, everybody gotta fucking bow down and stop being sensitive. Like, yo, if you gay, you gay. Like, nigga, if I feel as though I want to crack a joke about you, like, fuck that, I'm gonna crack a joke about you. I know them gay
right,
niggas be in a circle and shit, cracking jokes about motherfucking straight niggas, or or they be trying court straight niggas and shit and be saying some shit that I might not like either. So fuck that shit. Like niggas gotta stop thinking like everybody's supposed to fucking like niggas is sensitive. Fuck that shit, Joe. Like if I was Kevin Hart, I'd have just stopped. I would have walked out the Oscars and told them niggas suck my dick. Like, yeah, I might be a changed man now, but I'm not gonna apologize for shit that I said a long time ago over and over again. Fuck that shit.
all right, bet.
Fuck
So,
that shit.
what you think about this whole Takashi 69 situation? Though, Do you think he think he should get a lot of time?
Fuck no, man. That's Takashi shit phony too. Like, I really think that this a whole Bobby Smurda shit all over again. Only thing is, Smurda allegedly did that shit. You know what I mean? And we see on camera that nigga was making shit happen. Like he was pushing buttons to make shit happen. So Like I think niggas only didn't like 6ix9ine because the nigga hair color. You know what I'm saying? If he was Young Thug or somebody like that, niggas would have vouched for him. You feel me?
Right.
And that's a fact. Like 6ix9ine, like niggas don't get it. Like niggas in New York is different breeds of niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas are different breed of niggas. Is the fashion is just crazy. Like it's different fashions. So you can't get mad at a nigga for wanting a rainbow hair and shit like that and doing all this. But the nigga putting 30 packs on niggas like it's Newports, bro. You know what I mean?
Right. Man, shout out to Tanner Dust. Tech is in the building, man. One of the OGs. But
I'm hungry as shit. He just got some chicken. Hip
right.
hop out there.
Oh, I see you got that Ciroc
What's up
on
with all
deck.
your people? Yeah, you already know. What's up
What's
with all
good?
your people, man?
You see them in the live chat? Do you got the
I said,
yeah. Yeah, but so I was just wondering, like, I feel like now that I see Tekashi 6ix9ine, right?
right?
The crazy thing is, right? Honestly, like, really, and all these rappers, like, how do you not realize, like, first of all, stop putting criminal shit on social media. Stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yo, that's
put
because
anything
niggas
you.
love that shit. Niggas
But it,
love that shit. Now, niggas is cornballs, bro.
but
Niggas
you
real life cornballs.
but look, you can't do that on social media. Then at the same time, right? On top of that, like you be associating yourself, like they really like. I just it like it fucks with me, like to really sit back and look at it. Like he was probably a little kid that was rapping. Yeah, man. He was a
Right.
little kid that was rapping. Then the actually somebody else, it's an interview out and things of that nature. I'm not, Jordan Towers or people, somebody in the world that follows that stuff like that, but it was actually his first manager introduced him to his manager now, the blood dude,
Yeah,
Shadi or
shit.
whatever. So he's a real live, they was like, he's not a manager, he's a robber. But he started managing him and robbing him. Like he seen him want to come up. Like, okay, he's starting to
Facts
bubble.
of
He was
life,
just a
bro.
weird, yeah, he was like a weird internet rapper. Tekashi 6ix9ine, weird internet rapper. They embraced him, they brought him home or whatever, and with their gang culture. Then he started getting wild in the streets, making these wild videos with 100
But you
bloods
gotta
in the
think about
video.
you gotta think about it though. See the fucked up part about it, right? Everybody don't want to be a square no more. You know what I mean? You had the nerds, you had the squares, you had the gangsters, and you had the bosses. Everybody trying to be a gangster or boss now. Nobody trying to be a square. Nobody trying to be a nerd. Nobody trying to be the cool nigga no more. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like them niggas just phony. Like truth be told, every gangster nigga was a 6ix9ine before. You know what I mean? Like niggas was wearing funny as shit until they turned that turn. They made that turn.
But you know what? Honestly,
Shit,
right?
I used to rock motherfucking polos, sweater vests and shit, and get shit cracking though. You know what I'm saying?
But this this is what I'm saying, right? They really manipulated Joe and made Joe hot and then raped him financially. And
Yeah, they
then when he realized he got raped financially, because he talked about it on the Breakfast Club, he was like, okay, I'm getting told by my manager that I'm taking less money for shows because all the violence that's been happening at my shows. Then,
but he was still eating though
yeah, but no, no,
overseas.
no. Listen though. But he was getting less. This the manager. This was Shadi told him he was getting less money. So he like, okay, boom, we only getting 60 this show or 80 this show. But the whole time the
He'll get like
promoters was still paying. They was getting like 180. The back end was like 80. So if the back end like 80, the front end probably 80. So he getting 160. But his manager told him he getting $60,000 per show. Shout out to Easy Computer Solutions in the building. What's going on, Easy? Man, I'm just trying. What's up with you? Had a ball with Easy Computer Solutions last night, You know what I'm saying? We party so hard, man. I damn near passed out, man. But
What y'all, you know?
man, we just up, man, live streaming, talking that tech, like that's my
Yeah,
thing,
that's your shit.
right? Oh, K Hop said he was paying his dues. He might have been paying his dues because for real, they had to protect him. They had to make, you know what I'm saying? They got him hot and they had to protect him once he started running his mouth, getting all these crazy little beefs. So, but then now he realized they raping him. So he tried to leave them, and then the feds got it on wiretap. The dude shot. He like, okay, so he leaving us, and he gonna talk about us. He say, we I feel like super violating him. I'm not from New. What is super violate? That's got super
Nigga.
violate actually sounds like rape.
That's no
That
super
sounds
violent.
like rape.
It's almost like rape, yeah. Nigga, like we like to say suck my dick, nigga. Like, I mean, that's super disrespectful.
But they talked about super. They said we're gonna super violate him. So
Yo, the crazy shit about it is the nigga not really snitching either. Know how to
I
court
don't
system.
think he
The
not. I
court,
mean,
the
he
courts
not a
want him to
snitch.
seem like he is.
They already. I was watching, because I just watch guys. You know me. I watch a ton of YouTube. So I watch tech YouTube. I watch YouTube about hip hop. I watch interviews,
Yo,
documentaries, hood documentaries.
his album hard as shit too, yo.
Or what the one that they said they was gonna push back at first, but they ain't push it back. Dummy boy,
Yeah, that shit fire, nigga. Like,
it's fire.
I ain't gonna lie, like that shit impressed me.
Uh,
He
yeah,
got some fire on that bitch.
for real. What's the most fire song on that? I know he got a lot of features on that. Hey, shout out to K Hop. He said he was going out that Hennessy last night, man. I'm driving like a slave to the Hennessy sometimes, man. It's a shame. But tech for your needs. Okay. What's going on? Tech Bala in the building. Being part of a gang is not a victimless crime. His money funded their parts of operations and killers. And that's true. Once he said he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing and he signed up for that. You know what I mean? He wanted their protection. He wanted to roll with them. He wanted a reputation for a certain type of lifestyle, to add to his credibility. And once you signed up with that, and you was funding that because the money that you was getting, I'm sure they was taking it. They was buying work. They was doing all kinds of stuff with the money that they was getting off of 6ix9ine. So, and he was a willing participant. You know, he was a willing participant in this whole situation. But
You
I
see,
know easy. I was snoring. I apologize, but I was trying to do too much last night. I bit off more than I could chew. But yeah, you're right. You're right, Tech Val. I mean, like I said, he deserved to do some time, man. I mean, he deserved to do some time, but I just look at the whole
I'm trying
scenario
to
of
see what he deserved the time for though.
he deserved the time for just. I mean, they hit him with the
For the Chief
RICO
Keef, for the Chief Keef.
for that. For what he said, I'm gonna put 30 bands on you.
Yeah, I mean that 30 pack there, I can see
And,
charges for that.
but they got all types of the feds got all types of evidence. He was not the first. If he did turn or he did
Yo,
tell, he wasn't the first one. They got a snitch before him.
I don't think they have real evidence on him other than that 30 pack. Because
No, they came out with it. They got his phone records and like what I mean, like when crimes happen, he was in the area because he all on. Everybody love to jump on live now. Everybody like to go live. You can't always go live. If I'm sitting right here and somebody over there getting robbed, I shouldn't be going live. That
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I
You
mean
shouldn't. He gonna
sometimes
get
some of the niggas that he got on camera though, he was just making an example of them niggas, man. Like them niggas weren't tough as they said it was, you feel me?
man, yo is
That nigga,
get
yo, hey
he got
Sean, he not snitching. Like people saying he's snitching as we speak, he not snitching. The crazy thing about it, if he was snitching, that shit would have been on papers by now. And old man ass Ebro would have been said that he was snitching. They trying to wait for him to snitch. He ain't saying shit. He really ain't.
I think at this point in the game, he's snitching. He gotta be
He
telling.
can't
I mean, it's
snitch.
not. It's I'm
Yo,
telling you.
he can't snitch. He can't. Yo, when your mother and your daughter life is at risk, you ain't saying shit.
At the same time, right? At the
I'm
same
not.
time, regardless, he is snitching because I'm telling you, he not taking all that time. You see how sick he was when he got locked up? You see how he couldn't look nobody in the eye when he got locked up? He was sick.
Yo, Bobby Smurder was that same way, and we still praise that nigga, bro. Let's keep it
Nah,
a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
Bobby Smurder was really a gang member, an active
Yo,
gang member
Bobby
for a lot.
Smurder was a nigga that was born in Brooklyn, moved to North Carolina, and came back. Let's keep it a buck.
Yo, but he was involved before
He was
the
involved too.
yeah, but I'm telling you, yo, Bobby Smurder was a gang member. Takashi 6ix9ine was a gang member, but at the same time, he was just a tool. You see what
Bobby
I'm
Smurder
saying?
didn't look like Bobby Smurder didn't look like that either back in the day. Niggas don't want to pull those records, man.
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, he is going to tell. He is definitely going to tell. And they already wanted to kill him anyway, even before he got locked up.
He not gonna snitch because he want to make sure his daughter stay alive.
What if he don't snitch and something still happened to her?
Ain't nothing gonna happen to her.
They don't know that.
Trust me, she protected now.
By who?
Yo, niggas, see, niggas gotta do that research on 6ix9ine. Yo, Peoples was part of that motherfucking that cartel. When he went back to Mexico, that nigga was good because his Peoples was part of that cartel. Like niggas just with money like that just can't come over Mexico and be cool. Them niggas is getting robbed. That nigga's family is part of that cartel. Niggas gotta do that research before they talk about it. I'm telling you. That yo, his father was part of that cartel. His uncle was part of that cartel. His grandfather was part of that cartel. His grandmother that he gave the money to on his Instagram, that bitch used to work a sweatshop for the coat. Anybody could go on witness protect if they trying to make that nigga seem like he's something. Or especially in New York City, you got niggas that go on witness protect because they not saying shit and they trying to make them look like something. Trust me.
All right,
So that mean Casanova a snitch, right?
if no, I can't. I'm not. I can't get
Because
on that.
Casanova was in witness protect too his first when he got locked up the first time.
This is what I'm saying, right? All right.
But
So right when he got robbed and he got kidnapped and all that.
that shit
And
was fun. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, that nigga, yo, that shit was phony. That shit was phony.
I don't know.
I think
You know
this whole shit
no,
phony.
if his people was like that, he came on the Breakfast Club and say, "I've been touched. He said, only way you could touch me is if you next to me.
Right, and them niggas next to him touched him.
Right, but they not Mexicans.
Hey, black. Look at this. But I'm saying though, like, nigga good, yo. Niggas keep thinking, like, yo, like they got an interview out right now with the nigga Corey Finesse, who used to be who was part of the GS9 when Bobby Smurder got locked up, and he was one of them niggas that caught the wave and got out of there. All of a sudden, he not GS9 no more. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. And then on top of that, niggas, all of a sudden, when the judge tell you you can't hang around these niggas no more, blase, blase, blah. Now all of a sudden you firing niggas, all this bullshit happening. Now you getting them out of there. That shit was a plot, bro.
I'm not. The feds came to yo and said your man's and them trying to kill you.
Yeah.
His man's and them is trying to kill him.
But the nigga was that they talking about wasn't even his man no more. He was the nigga that just got kicked out 9 trade. The
Tell him.
nigga that kidnapped them was
No,
kicked out
no,
of
no. I'm talking about. Listen, I'm talking about after that. They got his manager Shotty on the phone talking about super violating him before he got locked up. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't
You
give
know
a
what I'm saying?
fuck. Fuck all them niggas.
Listen, I'm just saying. They was talking about super violating him at the point when he realized they was raping him, and he ain't want them raping him no more. You see what I'm
Man,
saying?
you don't want a nigga taking your money out the pocket. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So I mean, it's sad, but
He'd have been snitched though. If he was a snitch, he would have been snitched though.
I think
Bobby
he
Smurder still took all that time.
Bobby Smurder still took all that time. He took more time for his man because he was really involved with that shit, and that they was really his men. So, all right,
He took
what's
that shit for a rowdy.
you took right? Hey, so let me ask you this, right? While we on this,
Really out
we
there in
just
them Brooklyn streets.
that was his man because he was really out in the streets.
Yeah.
So Tekashi 6ix9ine was never really out in the streets. He
No.
was he was riding around in limos while
He was
people
a
was jumping
nigga.
out doing wild shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Know what
did
that's
you
called? Know what that's called? Niggas being dumb and you letting another nigga boss you because he got money. Bitches.
uh,
A bunch of bitches.
so all right, moving on to the next topic. Boom. Let me ask you this, right?
You right here is taking the L. Somebody said he taking the L because they didn't learn his lesson earlier. He taking the L. You hell yeah. Treyway.
What you think about them Concord 11s?
Phony as shit.
What you think about that? It was a lot of hectic stuff going on.
Them shit's ugly.
You know what? I always like the gray one, the gray 11s better.
Yo,
I
them
guess
shits was ugly. Look like spaceman boots.
people. I
I ain't
mean,
fucking.
if you watch the news today, it was people was breaking the front doors off the mall. Really, keeping it like all way trail. Like that's of the reason. Like if you see me now, I used to wear Jordans a couple years ago, but now all I wear is New Balances. Like really, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going through that standing in line, raffle, and all that. I'm not going through that.
Yo, that shit played out now.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Buying
that.
sneakers, buying sneakers played out like shit now. It's like to the point where I don't even want to buy sneakers when they come out. Like I don't even want sneakers. Them
It's
shit.
like I used to buy, you know what I mean? I was a guy, right? That would shout out to Tanner Does Tech, man. Shout out to Tanner Does Tech. Super chat is wide open. Shout out to Phone Tech at work in the building. He said Treyway. Let me find out you're in New Jersey. Fuck around. Phone Tech at work. Hey, Alan Anthony, leave it alone. You see what happened to Tekashi 6ix9ine. But Tech Violence says 6ix9ine is taking an L because he didn't learn this lesson early. Yeah, he taking an L. He should have separated, man. You get too much when you get in this legal money. The most retarded thing you can do. I'm sorry for saying the most retarded thing. I don't think that's proper English, but you got to be the most retarded person in the world to take a lot of legal money and turn it into illegal money. Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna make a crazy ass flip, man.
Nah, I don't care. I don't listen, bro. Listen,
You
nah.
turn a couple 100,000 to a couple million. That's different. Yo.
Look, if I had a couple 100,000, as hard as I work for this little bit of money I got right now, I'd be Gucci. I'd buy a
But you
house and go sit my Huh?
You gotta think
I didn't.
about it, yo. Nigga was just trying to. It was like what niggas don't understand is like the nigga did come up with in the real life. Like he didn't come up like niggas was giving him money. Like he had money or nothing. Like yo, he
Yo,
didn't come up from money. Like the nigga really
he
had to.
didn't. He worked. He worked. He talked about working in hotels and he used to work in restaurants. So it's like, but I'm
Yo, you
saying,
got like you got niggas, right? That work at McDonald's and still hustle. You got niggas that
yo,
CEOs
that's
and
because
still hustle.
they work at McDonald's.
You got
They
niggas that
work at
CEOs and
McDonald's.
still hustle.
Listen, right. Even Brooke know you not. Even Brooke know you don't make no sense. She like,
Shit.
she like, look, if you get a couple 100,000 and you try to do something crazy with it and you get locked up,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
be mad
yo,
at you.
you got some niggas that do dumb shit like that. I mean, but niggas don't look at the little money. Niggas want big money because they trying to get out of the situation. Sometimes the job's not paying what they want.
Yo,
You
I'm
got you got niggas that think like that. You can't get mad at them.
Nah, if you really got that bread, if you getting rap money, good rap money. Shout out to everybody that just jumped in. Shout out to uh shout out to Kid Billingsley. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Forbes Tech Review. See what's going on, Forbes. Had big fun with Forbes last night.
I ain't gonna lie,
Pause.
like I ain't gonna lie, like it is trapping backwards, but some niggas is doing it. Like
I mean, yeah, it's people doing it, but I'm saying like this: you're a fool if you got the chance to make millions of dollars legally and you turn it into some illegal shit. You's
but
a retard.
you gotta think about it. Like rap niggas, when they say they give you $1 million advance, you're only getting 25,000.
Bruh, he wasn't. He was getting show money. He was getting. He had
He
one
did.
point. He had
You
one
gotta think
point
about
seven million in his bank account. He had one point
right.
seven million. Give me 1.7 million. I don't. I'm not trying to flip it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I've had nothing. I've had $200 and tried
But
to flip it
look,
because that's nothing.
look what happened though. Yo had 1.7 million in his bank account, right? But he still had other money that he could have had that he was getting fucked. Like niggas with the jobs, they was getting fucked. When you getting fucked, you're not thinking about that. You just keep thinking about money. Like niggas, when you got somebody in your head, keep telling you like you need to get more money, get more money, get more money, and you ain't had no motherfucking upbringing. That's what happened.
You got. I mean, I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna keep it
You
all the way
can't, you
real with
can't,
you.
you
I
Jonathan,
don't.
you like you can't John whatever you can't bring up Nas. Nas came up in my era when niggas was smart. You can't bring up Nas, took his rap money and invested in his tech startups. Like you can't bring up a nigga like that. That nigga was smart. Like he come from my era. Like when we was smart niggas. Like we ain't let niggas we sold drugs because we wanted to sell drugs and we wanted to get our family out that bitch. Like, and he took his rap money and he was still selling drugs when he got signed. So Nas a dumb nigga too then.
No, because when
Not a
when
dumb
he, I'm
nigga.
sure. No. Because I'm sure when he seen the, but when he starts saying real rap money. When Nas
Well,
started saying real rap money,
after
I
his
know he
second,
wasn't. I know he
album,
wasn't standing in front of Queensbridge
you don't have to sit in
selling.
front of Queensbridge. You could still have them. You could be the plug now.
I know, yo. I'm telling you, once he started saying real rap money, he
Hey,
left it alone, yo.
you could be the plug now. His
Uh,
brother's still outside selling drugs. Jungle is still in Queens selling drugs. These are
Jungle don't have a real career. Jungle
But
had a career.
his brother got all these fucking joints. His brother just got they just sold Ring to fucking Amazon. Like your brother should be in place somewhere.
Yo, but you gotta realize when you if you my brother and you getting all this rap money and you want to take care of me, I might not have the attitude where I might not want to be taken care of.
Let
I
me
might
tell
not
you.
want to do it. You might
So
give me some money one time and I'll be like, no, I don't need you keep giving me money. I know what to do with this money.
Bleak, Bleak, Bleak took that run, and that nigga Jay made that nigga president of Rock, Ciroc. I mean, Duce. He brought waited for Emery to come home. Now that nigga the president of motherfucking Rock Nation. Like, you got to put your niggas in place. Nas ain't putting nobody in place.
So let me ask you a question. So that means you respect Jay-Z more than Nas?
Fucking of course.
Yeah. So, but look. So let me ask you this, right? Since we on that subject, we done touched on with Jay-Z. What's up with that verse, man? What's up with that verse? What's up with that verse on that meat?
That Free?
Yeah.
That shit fire. He was telling all them fucking plantation owners, nigga, you ain't got shit on me, bitch. Like, my bitch better than yours. My house bigger than yours. Like, y'all niggas is still trash cans. Only person that could probably fuck with me is Bill Gates.
Right.
Because Steve Jobs died. Because Steve died.
Now listen, right? I was looking at, as soon as I heard the verse, I immediately started looking at reaction videos to the song. Cause I mean, that song wasn't about Rick Ross, it wasn't about Meek Mill. That song was all about Jay. Jay Job like took over the song. So now what when he first started going in, right? He was talking about Kanye. When he first started going in, he was like, you could never put, I guess. But listen, this is the trick, yo. This is the trickery right here, though. I know,
crazy.
You know, Jay-Z is smart enough to know what people gonna think. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you do something, if I say something fast enough, you know what I'm saying? I know how to send a message, but then I can go back and say, no, you know what I'm saying? That I said I was talking about the people above us trying to pit us against each other. But
that's a fact, though.
But yeah,
you know
that's
that nigga
true.
Wordplay. It's metaphors retarded.
Yeah, but no. This is where I'm going with it. Listen to where I'm going with it. But he still took a shot at Kanye because he wanted people to, he knew people would think that out the break. He knew people.
Hold up, yo.
Please, yo.
Hold up, yo. Time, yo. Hold on, watch out. Nate said Jay didn't do shit for Beans. Now, you know Beans is my nigga, right? You know that, right? Beans didn't do shit for Beans. Like, yo, I'm not signing another man's saying that I'm gonna make sure this nigga don't do shit, right? And then that nigga go out there and shoot a nigga in front of a club like 2 months later. Beans didn't do shit for Beans. I could tell you what Jay did do for Beans. That nigga took him out of Philly when he had the chance. Beans son good, I could tell you that. Like, and that's not off of Beans. That's not because of Beans. Like, niggas like, yo, like everybody, every time somebody bring up Jay, they say Beans. But guess who come running the Beans help every fucking time? Jay always helping that nigga. The whole state property, yo. Stop it, bro. All them niggas wearing Rockefeller chains. Stop it. Them niggas still wearing Rockefeller. Them niggas on tour right now wearing Rockefeller chains.
But see, I see now. This is where it get deep at, because okay, now you got state property. That was Siegel shit. You see what I'm saying?
And state property was a Dame Dash. So I don't see niggas saying that Dame Dash didn't do shit for state property, because Jay didn't sign off on state property. Dame Dash did. So let's get it. Go ahead.
If Baines would have like bossed up eventually, like got smart eventually, like you're supposed to do,
right?
He would have been able to do.
Been right
state
there.
Property would have did more. State property really oh, you got, because I'm getting a lot of feedback. That's me. But anyway, state property was supposed to do more, but it was on Bain's back.
Right. They back on the block because them niggas back on the block. Like,
yeah,
niggas,
I mean, you can't. I mean,
yo, what am I supposed to do for? All right, that's BD. That's like, all right, you know how we were. You know what I mean? And just say we got fucking signed, right? I would be the Beans of the crew. Like I was ready to snap at all moments. How can I tell y'all niggas to take care of me when I was and I was the oldest?
But for real, honestly, at the same time, right, with Beans being like the big guy in state property and him really being the big guy in Philly, at that time, yo was supposed to have somebody else do that. Whatever needed to be done at that time, when he was he was bubbling so hard that somebody else was supposed to do his dirt. He wasn't supposed to do no dirt. Yo was supposed to keep prospering and bringing the money back. That's just like dream chasers. Whatever they
Right.
trying to do in Philly right now, if Meek fall off, Dream Chasers fall off. It's a done deal.
Yeah. Cause but the only thing about it though, Dream Chasers and state property. State property still has spitters where
Yeah.
Dream Chasers just got Chino and O'Malley.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
they just got dudes that like to take pictures on Instagram.
Right.
You know
Like
what I
the
mean?
fuck?
But at the same time, but all right, back to Jay. Now, I'm just saying this. Yo really took a shot at Kanye.
He did. But
Yo
he gonna
really,
say he didn't.
yeah, because he's smart. Yo said it in a way where as though he knew he took a shot because he gonna say my house bigger than yours, my wife better, and then stop. Now,
He said,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He
yo,
stopped.
the nigga said no red hat, don't Michael impress me, yay. What he
Right.
say? Did he say no red hat, don't Michael impress me, yay? They separate you from they separate you when you got Michael and Prince DNA. That shit crazy. Because niggas keep giving him the genius charge, like saying he a genius. Yo, I mean, if you're a genius, you gotta take that, like you gotta take that shit. You got Michael Prince DNA in you. That nigga, and now he don't fuck with Trump because he see what Trump was really about.
Yeah, but Joe is a fool. Kanye is a fucking clown till he really do some good. Like I'm really like kind of like fuck Kanye. Like you know what I mean? Like I ain't buying
I'm a
nobody.
whole fuck
I look,
Kanye.
I ain't fucking with Kanye. But like I said, yo really took Jay took really took a shot at him. That shit really like I kept rewinding it. Like I kept replaying the whole song because yo kept just when he said my house better than yours, my
My
spouse
house, my
and
house.
stop. He stopped like like let me stop, let me chill. Like but you knew he was going like you knew he was like I'm gonna send this shot at Kanye, but I'm gonna say it in a way I can go back and say, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, I was talking about Trump. Like it ain't no way you my spouse better
My
than yours.
house
Like
like a
that's not
resort.
even a comparison that you will make.
My house like a resort.
Right.
My house bigger than yours. My spouse, come on.
Yeah. You already know what's up. So I was just like, wow. I was
Yo,
like,
I ain't gonna lie, yo. This is the best Meek album ever, bro. And that's a fucking fact, son.
did you watch the Meek Breakfast Club interview?
Now I ain't watched none of them shits lately. I did listen to his Hot 97 freestyle. He cooked that a little bit.
It was decent.
Yeah, it wasn't like niggas jumping out the wall like making all these memes about, but the
Yeah.
shit definitely it was like
It was solid.
it's crazy. It's crazy that it actually took this nigga about to lose his life to actually start spitting for real, like, cause this album, yo,
He's spitting, but I really think yo is cocky. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yo,
yo, just a little.
come on, them Philly niggas always cocky though. Look at Andre. Andre is a cocky nigga. Yo, go to this head.
Yeah. Look. All right. So from tech, I will say I got a large house and dog house in my backyard. Even my dog house got a backyard. Can't talk Philly without Cassidy. Oh, but listen. Now that's another that's a whole nother situation with rap
That's,
dudes that just did too much on social media. Cause you know what I'm saying? Cassidy, I don't know if Cassidy getting high, but if you seen Cassidy lately, yo look bad. First,
yo,
I'm saying
that's that.
he was definitely a spitter in his day. He was
He
definitely a
said he
spitter.
vegan.
Huh? He
He
vegan?
said he vegan.
Yo need to get like a yo. He need to eat some more beans or something. Then he need like some
That
protein.
that vegan shit don't work for everybody, cuz
You
that
gotta know
vegan,
what you're doing.
yeah. Sometimes that vegan shit will have a nigga look like like he got cancer.
Yo was, but yo look, he looked in the face and all that. Yo look crazy. So,
Look sick as shit, like he out there popping 30.
but he was, but now I'm gonna take the conversation back to Philly. Then, since we talking about Cassidy, you know who he picked up? AR Ab, the top goon in
And that
Philly.
nigga, nobody even talking about how that nigga fighting for his life.
He bought because he washed up. Yo done.
No, I'm talking about, that nigga, he really in them feds. Like, he fighting for his life.
He ain't even fighting, yo. He's done. It's a wrap. I'm telling you, it's a wrap. Once he, and the crazy thing was, I was watching the little, dude had did a little, his own little investigation on what had happened. You
Man,
remember
died in
Yo betted Bird?
Philly.
Yeah, you remember that? Remember when he betted Birdman 100,000 on that game?
Yeah.
And he put the money on Instagram, and it was in the kitchen on the counter.
Mm-hmm.
The federal investigation started 2 days after that. It started 2 days after that. So Yo
Yo,
really just got on. He indicted himself. He got on.
That OBA shit real. That OBA
It
shit
is.
real. That
I mean,
shit real.
they are older dudes that's been putting in work for a long time.
For years. My man
Yeah.
Doc, put it up.
You know what I mean?
I'm hungry as shit. Been at the hospital all day, people.
And you over there smashing. K-Hop said, I can't get that chicken up. He said he can't go vegan.
Yo, K-Hop, I can't even, bro.
Right.
I might still eat some spinach, though. Like spinach salad or something. But I'm damn sure fucking with the chicken on a Reggie.
So
I just realized, yo, we cousins for real, yo. We got the same wall color.
But you know what I mean? Before we end this out, you know what I'm saying? Before, because we said we was going to go from 8 to 9, but we started a little late, so we're going to probably extend it a little bit. But, so really, like, this power hour thing, something I'm going to try every now and again, where I talk more about, things that are now, I'm not gonna say trending topics because I'm not a dude that just get on here and report trending topics, but I got a lot of interest. You know what I'm saying? Tech is my interest, rap is an interest, cars is an interest, money is an interest. So I'm going, just take an hour to really talk about some other things, or with the combination of, even if it's tech, it might still be tech, but sometimes I could talk a little different about other things like that, that Kevin Hart situation. I wanted to get people's outlook on that. The Takashi thing. I just want to talk about that because that's all I've been seeing on YouTube, and I've been literally like just chain watching the videos. Sometimes I might be sitting there and my computer just keep playing videos about this whole little, situation. So I just wanted to, chop it up about it. Yeah, man. Okay, man. Shout out to my man Sage Tech. Conway. Sage Tech is a Philly dude, man. Nate, he's a Philly dude, man. He's a Philly dude. That showed enough. I was up at A because he definitely Philly because you know what I mean. He told me he even bounced at Onyx. You know what I'm saying? And I went and talk about R. Kelly. Listen, I heard something was going on with R. Kelly, but I don't know what's going on with R. Kelly. Man, if you know something, drop it down in the comments, man. Is he about to get some time?
What do you do now?
Hold on. I'm about to go ahead and we're gonna chop it. I'm about to pull up an article or something about R. Kelly, man. I heard somebody talking about R. Kelly, but I didn't really get the gist of the conversation. The documentary. Oh, they had you talking about when they they got a documentary that was coming out in the movies.
That shit coming out, yeah.
Yeah, because look, it was in the theaters. The first day they were supposed to watch the R. Kelly documentary, Surviving R. Kelly. Somebody called and said, we're gonna shoot up the building. So
They
they
said
couldn't. They
they said they got a person in interest that threat shooting at the theater during the surviving R. Kelly. Hey yo, at the end of the day, right? Niggas better start acting like R. Kelly pussy because he only like little bitches. That nigga still a real Chicago nigga, man. He got them killers with him. Only time he didn't have them killers is when Best of Both Worlds is cracking.
so you really think R. Kelly was doing all that stuff and messing with
I
underage girls?
I mean, we know the whole Aaliyah shit, but yo, her mother was down for that shit. I mean, I can't really blame a man who parents allow their daughter to do that shit with a grown ass man. So
You blame the parents. Shit crazy. I
and
don't
then the
even really
shit that's
want to
going
say.
on now, they overage.
Yeah, you talking about
They
them
like
like locked in the basement, all that type of
yeah,
stuff. Him training
they in
them
their
what to
20s.
do. That's
They're in their
crazy.
20s, so you can't get mad about that.
That's what
These
you
women,
thought.
I mean, some people still just want to get fucked by R. Kelly.
That's he said he
That's a
married
fact.
Aaliyah when she was 15. So yeah, that's true. I mean, man, look,
Hey,
fuck
it was a
Kelly,
fucking freak.
man. Yeah, he fucked up. Fuck
Hey,
Kelly.
look, I'm
Fuck
gonna tell you one thing though. I'm gonna tell you one thing though.
you about don't make a nigga statement on here, yo. Don't
I'm
make a
gonna
nigga statement on here. You're
I'm gonna
about to
make
be
it
like,
real.
yeah, he did that, but his music was good. You fucked up, yeah.
Hey yo, hey yo. If that's the case, right? We need to erase Prince, Michael Jackson, uh, Ray Charles, James Brown. We need to erase all them niggas then, bro. If we're gonna erase R. Kelly music, we might as well erase all these niggas. Al B. Shaw.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't yo, we know specifically what Kelly was doing. Fuck his
Hey,
freak
yo, they
ass.
made a whole movie of Ray Charles only fucking with a certain type. Man, like he was blind and still getting it.
My mind be
Hey,
yeah,
yo,
he's doing the
my
remixes and
mind telling me
everything.
no, but my body. Hey, yo, I don't give a fuck how nigga feel, right? If they in the club and that song come on, they grinding.
No, they not. Hey, look, I'm taking it back to the chat, man. Y'all not grinding in the club off no Kelly no more, is
Yo,
y'all?
them niggas is in the
What
lounge.
they doing? What
Most
is
of these
y'all
niggas
doing?
in this bitch, they in the lounge right now waiting for R. Kelly to play right now. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, yo, nigga probably in the shower and got a little thought coming over, and they in that bitch like, my mind telling me no, but my body telling me yeah. I'm telling you, on that bitch waiting for 12 play to start rocking.
Hey, Forbes said they grind. Hey, Forbes. Hey, hey, that's crazy how you come out of nowhere, Forbes. You wasn't in the chat for a minute, you just come out of nowhere when we talk about grinding, Forbes. Let me find out. Let me find out, Forbes. Hey, but listen, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, man.
Hold up, yo, before you shut it down, yo. You see what K Hop said? A lot of old niggas in the shy be messing with young chicks in the high school football game. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a real buck. When I was in
Oh my
college, right?
God.
When I was in college, right?
Don't get my YouTube channel shut down, but go ahead.
Oh, when I was in college, right? My man was from Chicago, right? We go up that bitch. It was not, yo. I thought that the whole like pimp shit was like phony, like how they be trying to make it look on the news, like TV, because like the pimps I know, it was regular niggas. Man, we going that bitch. I swear to God, yo, the pimp told the little girl, yo, she was like, had to be like 14, 15, like, I could change your whole world. Your family are bums. I swear to God. He told the girl, your family bums. I could change your whole world. Shit crazy.
That shit
R.
crazy,
Kelly hang with all the pimps in Chicago.
man. That shit is
R. Kelly
wild.
hang with all the pimps.
So let me ask you this, right? So before we close this out, because so uh you gonna be putting a lot more content up on your YouTube channel, right?
Facts, hell yeah.
You about
I
to
might even
okay.
go in there and talk about some shit real quick right now.
All right. So listen, y'all. If you know what I'm saying, if you want to talk about, if you want to get some real rap, like you know what I'm saying, some real rap, just you know what I'm saying, go ahead and some. My man is real raw and reckless. If you want some real raw reckless rap, go ahead and subscribe to my man. Talk to him Conway, man. This has been the Power Hour, man. Where I
Pow wow.
just sit back and just have some real type, you know what I'm saying, conversation about just some random but real shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, you know what I mean? It could be about tech, it could be about this, whatever's on my mind, whatever I just want to chop it up about and really just investigate and dissect, man. And I appreciate everybody that came through. I appreciate it. For y'all that don't know, me myself, I'm BG Tech Life, but you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm just regular, you know, outside of BG Tech Life, I am BG. You know, I'm a 32-year-old male. I grew up in Baltimore City until I was, you know, my whole adult life till 26
You
years
don't
old,
sound
27
like
years old. No, I'm just because a lot of people don't
sound like
realize
you
that.
could
Like,
give up it sound like you was ready to give up a GQ ad and shit.
no. But you know, I mean, if you're watching this, I'm from Baltimore City. This is, really family to me. My man Conway, back in the day, we used to call him Killer. I, one of my, man, my right hand man from East Baltimore. I'm East Baltimore since my whole life until like a couple years ago. I moved to the DMV area, but I've been East Baltimore my whole life. And this is one of my right hand men right here. He is actually on the radio with some radio on fire. Talk to him, Con. He hosts his own, internet radio show. So yeah, hey, Techbody, you know what's up? Yeah, I mean, hey, hey, yo, go ahead, fools with that bullshit. But
I told you, I told you that
no,
shit sound like you was
I'm
great
just giving,
motherfucker.
you know,
Set
no.
a
I'm
whole
just giving
date site.
like some real background. You know what I mean? Some real background, because a lot of people, like when you say BG Tech Life, they just think that it's just me and tech, and but I'm, like a real person from like the city, the city of Baltimore. I grew up on the east side. Like, I done had, I done been around some real people in some real situations. Uh, luckily, what I mean, I've done grown and I've evolved and, done some different things, and I've been able to make a way and make a way for my family. This is, one of my right hand men from, made some, shadier times, but we on the same path going in the right direction. So, what I mean? We definitely gotta show them some love. Hey yo, 6'5". Hey yo, get the fuck out of here, fools. But yeah, go ahead, what I mean? Just tell them where they can find you at Conway. So,
Oh, yeah. So you can find me on YouTube. I mean, I'm ready to start putting up shit on the daily. Talk to him, Con. TalkToomcon. And for the niggas that like to be like real intelligent, I want to know why did you put the second O in the two? Is because my shit, I don't have no filter. Like nigga, I'm coming. I'm my shit exciting. Like I'm not regular too. Like nigga, I'm all the way popping. Like nigga, and yeah. But you can find me on Instagram, same shit. Talk to him, Con. And then Mondays 7 to 8 on Ready on Fire. That shit on YouTube too. So you type in Ready on Fire and talk to him, Con. You'll see all my content. Yeah, man. So just fuck
I'm
with me.
I'm gonna put the link in the description. Like I said, this power hour, it may not be. It's going definitely. I'm definitely gonna do more than one power hour. So this is gonna be episode one. You never. I'm not gonna say that episode two is gonna be the same time next week, but I definitely will give a heads up if it's something you're interested in. And I'm just going, have more guests, bring some, you know what I mean, some, tech folks, everybody. But we just going, chop it up, and it might not be a tech talk. It might just be some real shit that I wanted to talk about. But thank you for checking us out, man. Shout out to Conway. Appreciate we did it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
We
I'm
did
I'm
it.
I'm hoping that he really, you know what I'm saying? Like he really like my man is on Ready on Fire doing a lot with the internet. Uh radio, but I'm like, yo, really, you need to really like you opinionated and you got your own swag, so you need to really like put it on YouTube so you can really like control and own your content. You know what I mean? That's just the best format right now. So, I'm just trying, help him get his feet wet, you know what I'm saying? So then when he get money, like, you know what I'm saying, I can treat him like Takashi 69, like, look, we only getting 20,000 for this live
But
stream, but we getting 70,000. I'm taking 50,000 and giving him, you know what I'm saying, 5,000 or whatever. It's like, no, I'm joking, but yeah, appreciate y'all coming through, man. We're gonna get out of here. It's your man BG Tech Life. You can follow me on BG Tech Life on Instagram, BG underscore Tech Life on Twitter. It's your man BG. Me and my man Talk to Him Khan. We
yeah.
out. Peace.